We're here with at CPAC Mexico with the president of CPAC USA, Matt Schlapp. Sir, how is this big of an? First and foremost, I want to say thank you. Thank you as a Mexican citizen for bringing this CPAC movement into our country. It is so huge, it is so big. Yeah. How big is an impact is going to have this as an open window from here from now on?
Well, we don't know. Like, that's why you do it. What we're trying to do is push back on the communists, right? Push back on the leftists. And we never know if our impact's going to be big or small. But you do it because if we don't start standing up to them, to their intimidation tactics, to their silencing us on social media from their allies, these billionaire allies that all go to Davos, right? We don't go to Davos, we come to CPAC. And all of us who believe in freedom around the world need to come together and work with each other. And I think we're going to make a big difference. Now, we could lose it all. And I think we're right there right now. We could lose all of our freedoms in these important countries. And we'll come back to Mexico just as many times as we need to make sure that we grow this movement, this freedom movement.
Eduardo Verástegui spoke yesterday, and he was immediately, ambushed and attacked by leftists over here in Mexico. He's trying to do something positive for our country. I believe that he's the first conservative that he's trying to do something positive for our country. What is your opinion on him?
Well, I think for Eduardo, what you said is very interesting. He's like embracing this idea of conservatism, and he's explaining to the Mexican people what that would mean in terms of policies and such. And some of those explanations are happening on the stage here at CPAC. And I think it's incredibly important. I think, people that aren't in the middle of politics coming out of nowhere and saying, look, I care about my country and I want to run, I think it's going to be a bigger dynamic. That's what Donald Trump did in America. And people didn't like it because he was an outsider and he was disrupting things. And I think we need more of that. We need more people that come from the private economy and then come into politics and are undeterred in getting it done. Because how much more time do we have? Mm-hmm. Look at what they're doing to our kids. Look at what they're doing to our grandkids. Absolutely. Look at what they're doing to the ability to prosper economically. I worry that we don't have a lot of time, so let's get working.
Lastly, what is your message to the Mexican people and to the Latino people that now CPAC is in the people?
Hey, thanks for welcoming us. Even my Cuban wife was like, I don't know that much about Mexico, and last night after the dinner, she's like, these Mexican people are so nice, and they're fun, and they have common sense, and so, all the Americans who came here are going to leave with a much higher impression of Mexico. And by the way, even on the issues that we face that are sensitive, like the border and stuff, the Mexican people that are here understand why America's concerned about what's happening. And by the way, Mexico's getting invaded a lot too. And so, and the more you have communism and people are in terrible human conditions because all of the gangs and all those folks are getting more power, the cartels and everything, it creates human misery. That means that we have to take care of more and more people. And so what you want in these countries is for them to be functional, for them to have freedom, and for their kids to be able to grow up without being trafficked, but have drugs put in their veins. We have some very serious issues that we better get on top of right now.
As a Mexican citizen, I want to say thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for bringing CPAC to my country, and I really appreciate everything that you have done.
Gracias, mi amigo. That's about all I got.
That's more than enough. Matt Schlapp, president of CPAC in CPAC Mexico.
All right, thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks for being here. This is good. Let's have one more good day.